Stream team. Go. So, a few things to round up after that, after yesterday's stream. Everything alright? I really like this character, even though she's ridiculous. It's Dad. Well, we don't know how long you were in the church's device for, but it must have been a while. What? Well, there you have an even dumber airship concept than my sister turned into a giant bird. Oh. Let's see what this thing flies like. It's a lot slower than the bird. I think my D-pad's getting sticky. Or my thumb's getting sore. Farm is down here somewhere, which is the next place we need to go for an optional thing. Ah. One of those buttons caused me to land.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I literally just switched on my computer.
How's that for timing? Well, I have unlocked the second airship in the game.
There's a second. Wait. I'm just coming to see this.
Yep. So you remember the first airship was one of the character's sisters gets turned into a giant bird?
Yes.
The second airship is the town you build at the start of the game turns out to be an ancient flying machine.
See, that feels more conventional.
Almost? I see where you're coming from. I think on top of the my sister sacrificed herself so we could have a bird, it feels a little bit silly.
I feel like they've got them kind of the wrong way round.
Maybe. Particularly with the town airship is really slow moving.
So is it less effective?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, it means you can take your rest stop with you, which isn't bad. Not to mention your actual shops.
Also,
But
you've got a mouse cursor on the screen.
I just noticed that. It's fine.
I was a bit weirded out by seeing two mouse cursors for a second.
For some reason, I like when SNES is capturing, SNES 9X is capturing. It captures my mouse cursor when it's over the window, even though I'm not doing monitor capture.
Have you what are you using for capture?
OBS.
Isn't there a saying to turn off mouse capture, or is just that SNES 9X not that cooperative with that?
I'm not sure. I may need to just do that, but like I'm
You'd have to
pretty
reset the stream to probably turn it on as well.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
just moved the mouse out of the way. To be fair,
far
It's not
simpler.
like-
But like I don't remember having that problem with other games that I've emulated.
This is the first time I've noticed it, and it was a fairly sizable mouse cursor.
Well, that's because like SNES 9X runs at pretty low res.
It's just a SNES game.
Yeah.
You
None
don't
of
know
these characters has teleport. Hang on a minute. Slight oversight.
No, I just spent the last couple of days watching BoJack Horseman.
I hear good things about that, but
I quite like it. It was good, but not as good as the other ones, but it was still good.
cool. I just realised I haven't done any healing since fighting a massive, terrible boss, so... That's better. Right. Who do I actually want in my party? Who's got Warp? Tapita and Aspara do. I think it's just them? Unless Sten got it, but I don't think so. So I want to take Bosch, because he's my highest level character. And I guess... Rand and Aspera. Now I have to do that again, because this healing up mechanism is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Right, Shaman time. Because I'm up to 4 Shamans now.
What? Ooh. I saw that new Star Trek today.
Any good?
Yes, it's very fun.
I know Jackson was quite enthused about it.
Yeah, it is. It's a very fun movie.
Good, good.
Very good dynamic between the whole main cast.
Cool.
And I'm just like, there's now more new details about the new season of Twin Peaks.
Cool.
Which sounds weird. But then again, it's Twin Peaks. I feel like I probably asked you, have you watched it?
No, I know it by reputation only.
Oh yeah.
Oops. Bosch can't fuse with either of those, apparently. Must be able to fuse with at least one of them.
Fuse?
Yep, there are these shamans that you find in the game, and you can fuse them with your characters to give your characters stat boost, basically. And some characters are more compatible with some shamans than others.
Okay. But is the only way to really find out is just to keep testing it?
Yeah, or use a guide, but...
yeah, but...
There aren't a lot of combinations, like, there's 8 characters and 6 shaman. And some of them are obvious, like Rand was obviously going to be the one to pair with the Earth Shaman.
I don't know. Just using a guide doesn't always come to mind sometimes, because I'm still in that sort of mode of feel slightly guilty for using a guide.
It's fine.
Yeah. I played through Persona 3 and 4 using a guide the whole time because I have a sort of anxiety about limited time in games.
Yeah.
But then I played it again. When I started playing it again, I said, I'm not going to bother with the guide because I've done this before. I have nothing to worry about if it messes up. And it's kind of like halfway through those games, I kind of just went completely off the guide anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I only use a guide for like puzzle solutions generally.
I find that I'll use a guide when I'm either just having a real head scratcher or I've been doing so much already and feel like that I just need to move on. Like certain games where it's just like I've played so much of this and I just need to get it done. Just in some way a bad attitude, but also
I don't think so. I mean, there's no moral law about how you engage with games. You engage with them the way that's most effective for you.
Yeah. And I kind of feel like I enjoy games when I take them like on their own time sometimes, rather than trying to rush them. And just rather than like just trying to push through and finish.
Wrong place.
I mean, there's some games that are better suited to that.
Yep.
Where it doesn't matter either way, but I think in most cases it's not too bad. And because I'm not always one to do external stuff. And some there are actually just where I will just take my time and just go. I'll just walk around this place for a bit because it looks cool. That's how I have 160 hours in The Witcher 3.
This airship moves so slowly, and I have a long way to go.
I think it's probably why I have just spending time doing a lot of things. I think it's probably why I have 100 hours of Persona 3 actually.
Well, Persona 3 is a long game.
It is, but Persona 4 was like shorter by about 20 hours for me.
Huh.
But to be fair, I did play Persona 3 first, which is probably fills out a bit more.
Possibly.
And
I know that P3P is significantly shorter because it cuts down on cutscenes.
Yeah, and I believe Persona 4 Golden, if you do all the story stuff, like extra story stuff, it can last quite long.
There's certainly a lot of it.
Like, as I hear, maybe well over 100 hours. Because there's basically a whole extra, like, segment of the game that is just, like, there's 3 months of the game is filled in. That wasn't in the original. Which is, like, that's a significant chunk of time.
Yep.
But also it's sort of built in a way that you could probably just play the game like the original and skip that bit entirely. Because it requires you to just do certain things.
Yeah. Because, like, I only know P4 from a Let's Play, and the Let's Play was of Golden, so I don't know which bits aren't in it.
Anything to do with Marie.
Yeah, obviously.
There's one dungeon that's not in the original, which I think might be Marie's dungeon.
Ah. Where are we?
and there's an extra ending that's in the golden version, where it's like an epilogue.
Oh, right. The bit where the protagonist goes back to the town, right at the end? Yeah, right.
Which kind of shows that some characters really have changed a lot. And it's like some of the... I don't know, I liked Persona 4 a lot. I thought it was a really good game, but... I like Persona 3 a lot. I thought they're both great games, but it's just some of the other like tertiary, like Persona 4 Arena and Persona Q. I haven't really got into the story as much. That stuff.
It happens.
Yeah, I think Persona 4 Arena, both those games, they play brilliantly. I mean, depends how into fighting games you can get. I mean, there's
fighting games are completely and utterly lost on me in every possible way. I cannot play them at all.
Well,
and the closest thing I can handle to a fighting game is like Tales games, which are not really much like fighting games.
That's just more knowing when to hit and knowing when to block, really, isn't it?
Pretty much. Like, there's no... What was I doing? There's no command entry.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, I think Persona 4 Arena is quite an easier one to get into because they kind of do, like, auto-combo stuff.
Yeah, but I never even managed to unlock all characters in the original Smash Brothers.
To be fair, that's hard.
It's not that hard.
I couldn't manage as a kid. No, it depends. I feel like that's kind of a game you get for if you're really into the story stuff, though, as well. It's got quite a lengthy story mode.
But also, if you care about the story mode in a fighting game, you can just watch it. Like,
oh yeah,
people put cutscene edits on YouTube for that reason.
Yeah. Persona 4 Arena has 30-hour story mode.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It probably could be shortened by about 5, because there's some stuff that repeats for different characters.
Oh yeah.
And then the second game just does a full-on story with you go through different characters all the time. I like the Mortal Kombat method of story, and it's done. Mortal Kombat does its story mode really well. Which I don't know why it's so bizarre me saying that Mortal Kombat probably has the best story mode out of any fighting game.
I mean, it's a low bar to clear generally.
I mean, it is dumb schlock, but it is really well done. And like it's well done enough that like the current Street Fighter V like story mode just basically does that.
Fair enough.
But it's not very good. I enjoyed Injustice actually. I mean, those games are the sort where I find the story modes you just don't even have to be like cognizant of fighting games, because I played them before I even was and just like mashed buttons and did fine. So I just had it set up easy. But then again, you could just watch that shit.
Pretty much.
Like,
and I would probably need to watch it as well, because like I'm really not kidding when I say I'm bad at fighting games.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I don't know. Like, no one needs to experience every type of game. I don't actively seek out real-time strategies very often. It's only out of nostalgia for Command and Conquer.
I used to be really into like RTS back in like kind of Total Annihilation, that kind of period.
Oh yeah.
But like, I don't have the patience for it.
I can't micromanage, or I can only focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do a whole thing where I have to look after a base and attack something and also build up troops and defense, and I like focus. I like turn-based strategy actually a lot. Now I think that's become one of my things. Like
I generally just like
You genuinely just like
turn-based games.
Yeah.
Like just having the time to rest. Being able to put the controller down.
Yeah. I think I remember friends who only got into I remember a friend who only got into like turn-based games because he broke his arm.
Oof, that'll do it.
But he got. I think he was like telling me about the time he got really into Final Fantasy X because he couldn't really play much else. What, you're looking up? That's so you move your mouse.
I'm just checking what loose ends I need to do next before I can actually go on with the plot. The guide's like, here's a bunch of stuff that you actually don't want to miss out on because it will make a huge difference. And given that so far that's been 2 Shaman, yeah, I won't miss out on it. But now we can start warping around. Because we have the last warp town, which is just called Gate, which is a weird name for a town.
I mean, I told you I live near a town called Bath. And there's another one nearby called Box.
See also Street.
Yeah, there's some weird town names everywhere, really.
Hello! How are you doing?
Alright. I didn't realize how quickly I was kind of burning through Breath of Fire 2 yesterday, but then I was like, oh, this is like a quarter of the guide. Okay.
Yeah,
it just kind of slips away from you.
It's a fairly breezy game. Where are you up to?
As long as you don't have to grind.
Well, yeah.
Because once you find Monster Island, everything's kind of like, okay.
Pretty much.
I got up to like the start of the whole resistance movement against the Eva Church.
Dang, you are catching up. Like,
yeah.
I only finished that stuff yesterday.
Well, I mean, like that's what I mean. It's less than you think.
Yeah.
It just kind of does have that old thing of being kind of headed out by grinding. But like, I just went to Monster Island and we got everyone to level 30. And by that time, Bosch was like level 35 and Ryu was 36, and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I'm just enjoying some nice chocolate raspberry ring cake as part of my breakfast.
Good grief, the decadent life you lead.
My dad just bought a chocolate raspberry ring cake. I'm not complaining.
I just had scrambled egg for breakfast, and I'm convinced it's the best scrambled egg I've ever made.
Why? What is with this house design where, like, you have the entire living area, tiny room with nothing in it, and then in the back of the house, the loo? Why does the toilet have an antechamber?
Well, if enough people live there, you gotta have a waiting room.
But there's no, like, seats in there or anything.
Like, they could, like, put a bath there or something.
See, this one makes sense because it's the same layout of house, but there's a bedroom extension tacked on. So it's like an ensuite, but just...
Why'd they leave the candles on if no one's there? That's pretty dangerous.
Everybody's been mysteriously abducted. They didn't really get the choice. Everyone's gone to the Rapture, it's fine.
Oh.
Except for this dude. Who doesn't have anything useful to say. Right, what do I do? Ah. Right. Backtracking the very first part of the game. Also, suddenly everything is like blood red, and I cannot fucking tell where the pathways are. Oh.
Yeah,
Wait.
to get no fucking questions about Breath of Fire 2 because no one fucking... I don't
Pretty
know.
much.
Like, we played kind of noticeable not Final Fantasy games and no one fucking asks us anything!
Yep.
I'll try and think of something. When are you recording?
Next weekend, probably.
Yeah, probably like Friday or Saturday next week.
Cool.
They're gonna blow up the dragon. Those are some pretty limp explosions.
Yeah.
Welp. Apparently
Of
the
course
dragon
it
was
will.
holding in some monsters.
Oh my god.
Like, literally, physically, it had its hands over the doors that these monsters were sealed away behind.
Well, yes, the town of Gate. What else would
Oh,
it
of
be?
course.
Did you forget that little detail?
No, I hadn't made the connection to those gates. And you blew it up, you idiots. Wait, I know the Phantom Thief Patty. I've met her.
Several times.
Uh-huh. And now we're randomly taking missions from the priest who blew up the dragon, because that's a good idea. Let's go and get Patty. Oh, the sixth shaman is apparently here. I like that the dramatic music hasn't gone. That background hurts my eyes. SNES, stop, please.
Sprite scaling effects.
Yeah.
Gotta have that mode 7!
Has this had any much mode 7?
Not much. Oh, the Devil Shaman has a stutter. Oh.
I remember
Super nervous
It's
Devil
like-
Shaman. Oh.
in all the treasure games, there's like the boss 7 Force, which usually has 7 forms. But it's like, the thing I hear is it's called 7 Force because it tries to imitate the sprite scaling, the kind of rotation stuff from the SNES.
What's that, sorry?
That's kind of silly. Talking about treasure game bosses.
Right.
7 Force, because it's meant to imitate the mode 7.
Because it sort of does like weird rotation stuff. And it does have 7 forms.
Right. Ooh. Now, do I want Dragon Aspara or Knight Bosch? Which do you think sounds cooler?
Probably Aspara.
But at the moment, Aspara is like cute dryad girl, which I also kind of like.
I mean, you can go immediately back.
True.
It's not like it's not like it's hard to set those up again. It's kind of annoying that if they die, that gets reset though.
Oh god, yeah. Stop doing this to me.
Also,
sounds
I appreciate
annoying.
that township is called township because it's a town and ship, and also a township.
Right. Fuse. Aspara wants to be. Let's try Sana and Sin. I like that the shamans all do slightly different dances to celebrate starting a fusion. Is that
Many of them do the fusion dance.
I mean, technically, they're all doing the fusion dance.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the dragon
the
form.
fusion
That's
dance.
kind of cute.
That is kind of goofy, but I like it.
That's it. What the hell?
That's like a plant dragon chess piece.
Uh-huh.
That does look like a chess piece.
But somehow it's walking like it has robes on.
This is just like the coiled tail.
Well, yeah, but also you have an actual Lamia in your party, and she just like walks with her. She slithers-ish.
Yeah. Oh my god! What does Nightbow look like? That's a thing.
What is?
Whoa!
What is that?
I don't know.
That's a dog mech. That is a dog in power armor.
It's a little bit Gurren Lagann.
A little. It's got the face too low.
Just that. What?
That's not as good as the armadillo in steam-powered armor from Shining Force, but I'll accept it as an animal in power armor.
That doesn't look like a dog to me anymore.
I mean, it's a suit of armor with a dog. Wow.
Right.
Going with the dragon?
I'm going with the Sprite Girl.
Oh, boring.
No, she's cool. Canonically gender fluid character that nobody kicks up a fuss about. I'm here for that. Now.
I mean, dragons are gender. Dragons kind of supersede gender because they're weird fucking dragon things. Ugh. Dragons are weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I tried Earth and Fire. What? I turned Rand into a tiny imp.
That's
Holy shit! He real drunk! Holy shit! He looks like one of the goblins!
He does! I think that's what he's supposed to be. That's adorable.
What does that do for his stats?
I don't know actually, I don't have the right chart in front of me. Let's put the other two on Bosch, which is Wind and Holy. They sound like they should add up to something. Nope. Can't combine him. Never mind.
Rip.
Sam, you're coming through a bit loud. Whatever you're playing.
Trails of Cold Steel. Still.
Don't sound like that. You're actually gonna finish something. Don't sound so dejected that you're still playing the same thing. Come on.
Yeah, but, like, I know, but it's just lengthy. I mean, I like it, but I don't know.
What's your playtime at?
About 55 hours.
It's quite a lot.
I've got 2 more chapters. Well, I'm in halfway through a chapter, and I got another full one after that. Oh no, 2 full ones after that. And I'm on chapter 5 at the moment.
Okay.
Now I have a quest to find a monster.
Oh boy.
And that is literally, I have a quest to find, that is the quest, is to find a monster.
Any monster. Pick one.
No, it's not any monster, but we have to find a monster. There was a particular monster going around and causing trouble, and we have to find it.
That sure does sound like a thing.
Where am I going? Cotto. I can't remember which town this is.
Hmm?
I'm warping to a place and I can't remember why I've been there before or what was there.
It's the home of the Resistance.
Alright. So she got hungry, so she's trekked halfway across the world to the only restaurant in the world, where hopefully she's managed to avoid getting eaten.
I mean, that's only the first time you go, and she obviously knows about it.
Yeah.
So she's probably survived the hazing. If you can call being thrown on a fucking griddle's hazing.
Wait, it's over here. Totally needless death blows on flies from the 2nd, 3rd enemy tier. Love it.
See, he looks bigger in the battle screen.
He looks bulkier, at least.
Tomb. Apparently that means the Thieves' Tomb. How do I get to the Thieves' Tomb without my airship?
You could always have Nina call Mina, and then...
I don't have Mina in party at the moment.
Yeah, but, like, you're right by a dragon statue. Also, you have a boat and a beach to land it on nearby, so...
That's true, actually. Although, the Thieves' Place is actually quite difficult to get to from a boat. Like, I can't even remember where the beach is for that.
Yeah.
This battle literally took 5 seconds.
Good. Okay. I am there. Right, it's time to go round the world. At least I'm assuming the map has wraparound.
I think
It does.
It does. I've seen you wrap around the world.
I don't think I've wrapped around the world, at least knowingly.
I definitely have.
Cool.
So.
Yeah. I've
Wow, that is a slow ship.
It's pretty slow. I mean, it's pretty big too, in fairness.
Yeah.
Oh wow, apparently in the original translation, the next bit of direction I'm going to get is mistranslated to actually say the wrong place name. Like it sends you to New Haven instead of Township.
Incredible.
brilliant. Just brilliant.
I'm still kind of laughing at how bad the item translations are.
Is
Like, I have a list full of the item translations in the original and the retranslation. And some of them are alright, like, it's okay, herb is healing herb. And,
so
yeah. But
which
then
version
there's
is
some
Leroy
other-
playing?
The original. Instead of fast food from the retranslation, it's dinker.
What?
That literally dinker, D-I-N-K-E-R, and it's food that makes you go fast.
I remember.
Became thunder rods. Oh man, like this is just kind of ridiculous.
Seems a bit.
Pan pizza became pancake. Tolan became token because it wasn't supposed to be fucking Tolan.
What's a Tolan?
I don't know, but that wasn't the original. For some reason, Kramer brace? Kramer BR? Which is an item that prevents you from being zombied, became the Romero brace, which is much better.
Think like Cosmo Kramer or something.
I don't know. Owl fruit became alger fruit. Cake became bun whale.
Oh god. Fucking bun whales. What the hell?
Yeah. And like, there's like this whole schematic for like what equipment was named. So, like, all the daggers have DR at the end. All the rapiers have RP at the end. All the swords have SD at the end.
Right.
It's just like this really awkward naming system.
Yeah.
And then there's stuff that's just wrong. Like, where is it? Fucking... There was Circlet, which was Socklet AR.
Socklet.
Yeah. Where's this other one? I know it, but I want to find it so I can confirm it. Because, like... Yeah, here it is. Salad Bowl is headband.
Oh god.
What?
So here's the thing. It's a Hachigane, which is like the Naruto headbands with the forehead protectors.
Uh-huh.
But they apparently Hachi can be read as bowl,
Right.
and that's as far as they got in the word. So they just wrote salad bowl. So you just start the game and your head equipment is salad bowls.
Because that seems about right.
Yeah. Also, wow! There is an item in the original, it's called a backlaw. Can you guess what it is in the intended to be?
Is it a balaclava?
No.
Huh.
How about you, Becky? Do you want to take a guess?
Backlaw. I got nothing. Go on.
It's a buckler.
Oh fuck! Of course.
So bad.
Backclaw.
Yeah, just like this is really incredible.
It's like you're not even trying.
Yeah, like really. Also, Soul Sword, which is SOLESD. Soul Sword is actually Soul Blade.
Yeah.
Like Soul, the sun.
Oh yeah.
Now.
Oh my god. I forgot about Whack WP. WAC, then the weapon descriptor WP. It's a whip! You whack them with a I hate this game's original translation, like it's genuinely a travesty of language.
It's hilarious.
I hear the Suikoden translations are supposed to be quite bad as well. Probably not that bad, but I just remember seeing someone say they got into translation work because of how bad they thought the Suikoden one was.
We still need to figure out which Suikoden we're gonna do for the podcast.
Yeah, at some point.
I mean, 2's the one everyone talks about.
Yeah, but it's also like a direct sequel to 1?
Yeah, but 1's not supposed to be that long, if I believe, like 15 hours.
Yeah.
But then some people.
And this
find
guy isn't
3
dead,
is-
despite falling off a building in yesterday's stream.
Yeah, people
Oh, no,
like all the Suikoden games, I just don't know.
Maybe you
what's
should
wrong
play 4, because
with
that's the one nobody talks about.
It's on like Steam or PSN now, isn't it?
Probably on. I think 3 is on PSN, but
3 definitely is. 4, I don't think so.
I think they just put Grandia 3 on PSN.
Did they?
That should keep
Might
Leroy
be.
happy. Welp. So the reason that the power of the demons was limited was because the dragon was literally holding it in by kind of sprawling on top of it, as far as I can tell. Also, I'm pretty sure now that Patty is the sister from the start of the game.
Okay, you stupid gacha thing, stop giving me lucky more items. I don't need more, thank you. I'm playing Danganronpa because I had an urge, and I just went to the Monokuma gacha and got like 5 items in a row from one.
That's a
set
game
of
I need to
coins.
finish.
Everything's a game you need to finish.
I'm halfway through it. So...
Yep, Patty is definitely our sister. Don't call godlike dragons overgrown lizards. That's a cliche.
Why is every attack missing on these bloody little things?
Probably because they're tiny.
And they do massive damage.
Are you fighting Toms? Because those things
Yes.
will fuck you up.
Yes!
These guys, this guy has got a bit more tentacly since last I saw him.
Are they in the other games then? Palms, they're in the other games.
Yeah. Like, there's an achievement for beating a shining palm in each chapter of Trails in the Sky first chapter. Because they're tough little fuckers and they give you a shit ton of, like, fucking quartz. That's the term. Or septite, whatever.
Right, Kaiser Dragon time.
Yay! 999 forever.
Yep.
Or at least once. Once is good enough.
Is Kaiser Dragon prevented by silence? No.
Is the word. Sepith.
Sepith, yeah.
What? Did you... Aspora, did you just put my entire party to sleep? You...
Yep, headwind.
What?
That's a thing that can happen if you use Spore.
That's the first time Spore's done anything.
Stop!
Wait, I meant to use Wisdom Fruit, not Wisdom Seed. This is going well.
Did Trails in the Sky have EXP multipliers?
No.
Like you do certain things in battle and you get like
Nope.
an extra 0.1. This game does, and one of them is for like beating battles fast, but then that kind of encourages you to like skip all the animations for attacks and stuff, which I don't mind. But then, yeah, because you can skip basically every attack. Oh god, this place is full of bombs. There we go, I got the advantage. So that's all I do in this with the enemy encounters is I run away so that then the like area where they notice me just run right outside out of it.
Oh,
and then when they
God.
turn around, hit them in the back.
I'm dead. Whoops.
Probably the best thing I fucking ever did was put a sleep prevention item on Ryu.
Oh, that was just not knowing that Spore could do that.
Well, I mean, I just like have that on there because it's good to have Ryu not asleep.
Oh god damn it.
There's a monster here that looks different to every other thing I've found. I think that's the monster I'm looking for.
Probably.
That looks like a robot. Oh, a big warning thing came up, yeah.
The good thing about knowing everything about what happens in Danganronpa is I can hang out with all the fucking people who are doomed to die by the end of the chapter.
Yeah. Yeah, I know nothing about that stuff, so I've had bad luck with that.
Yeah. I didn't know when I was playing Danganronpa 2, so I ended up, like, oh, I'll just hang out with them next chapter. Whoops, they're dead. It kinda sucked.
Like, it was literally the last chapter
Well.
I did, was I really wanted to hang out with that person at one point, but then it was, because I hadn't bothered yet, and then it was too late.
Yep. I mean, it ended up being fine because one of the characters I ended up liking the most and hung out with the most ended up surviving. So, like, the second to last chapter ended up being pretty important. So.
Okay. Can Bosch survive this turn?
This boss was fast. I did the boss monster in 48 seconds. For comparison, I did the last one in about 4 minutes.
It's handy.
Oh, it's nice. It even missed its last attack, and I did a counter which killed it.
Right, that was a very, very expensive fight. Even just to get back to stable. Hopefully this will do enough damage to finish it.
I probably wasted
Hey.
a lot of time in this game just trying to get behind enemies
Mm-hmm.
to sneak attack, because you get a huge benefits doing that.
It's one of those things that's very easy to overdo, is the power from a preemptive.
Oh yeah, no, in this game it kind of is the tide of battle can be significantly different depending on that stuff.
That was the same in Trails of the Sky.
And if you get a preemptive from the enemy, you're basically fucked, depending on the size and scope of the size of the encounter. Because I said you could get sometimes 8 enemies at once.
Yeah. That was always the worst in first chapter. It was just oh my god, there's 9 of them, I'm dead.
Oh. First chapter seems cool. I'll get round to it. It'll be eventually. Not now. Maybe I should like look at some of like the short games I have and try and finish those.
Possibly.
or just ones where I was actually really near the end and just maybe finish off.
Right, hang on a second. Let me concentrate on choosing the right ending.
Oh.
Because the choices here determine whether you have a good or a bad ending. Do I want to wait? So
No,
I
you
don't want to wait.
Nope, because then it'll be too strong and then you won't be able to do shit.
I am the fated child. Fight him now!
Okay, that's weird. I just found a... huh. For some reason, one of the male characters' doors, when you interact with it, all the other ones, or when you interact with their doors, they're like, oh, this is X's room, I don't have anything I need to say, talk to her or him about right now. And for some reason, this is definitely a guy's room, but it says her on the line, so that's...
Huh.
That's a little silly. And I do say that with the acknowledgement that the plot development that just occurred is one guy who is that guy whose room I visited, just like fused with the soul of another guy-ish. That's fun.
I think I've noticed a fair few typos in Trials of Cold Steel, but there's a lot of text in this game.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of text in most Trails games, as I believe.
Enough so that it's a prohibitive limiting factor on getting them localized.
Well, I mean, have you guys read the feature
Yeah.
Kotaku put up on the localization?
Man, I was fucking talking about that before you were even in the Discord.
I know. So I just making sure.
Okay, so we did the thing. And all our fusions have dropped off because everybody died. Because that boss was
seriously
me.
so annoying. It's more annoying that you have to go back to Township to refuse.
Yeah, although, like, you can walk back to Township.
Yeah, but it's still annoying. Like, you have a defuse orb on you basically at all times if you want it. But you can't do that with, like, anything for fusing.
This guide seriously expects you to only get blue now.
Yeah.
Why? Like, you can get a...
I mean, if that's possible, it's possible, but...
Okay, I need to look this up because I just got asked the capital of Tochigi, famous for its gyoza. This is not. I'm glad that capital of Tochigi, famous for gyoza, is Google autocomplete.
It knows your taste.
No, I think it's just like everything in Rumpa players is like, I don't fucking know.
Oh, it's every like class question in Persona 4, or Persona 3 and 4. It comes up a lot.
Yeah.
But to be fair, half of those, like, if you actually pay attention, you know. Because they actually just teach you.
Other things I have to do here include taking advantage of these shops. Not this shop. Which of these buildings did Beretta end up in?
The one on the very right, in the first zone.
Is it? Okay. Yes, because it's definitely one of those.
Oh my god!
Everything alright?
I was trying to get my CP up on a character, and the palm just sapped my CP. Down to half.
Rip.
So, I need to go buy a bank.
Could you buy a bank?
No, go buy as in stop by. Because I have like nearly 200,000 zenny in the bank, but only 35,000 on me.
Yep. Did you end up, did you fish up the Empire Edge?
No.
I did. It was a 90-point attack boost.
Yes.
It was
I'm just
really
going to get
good.
the second best option.
I just save stated until my fucking fishing worked. The fishing minigame is real bad. Like, that doesn't surprise anyone, but also...
No. After all, this isn't near.
It's fishing. Fishing's not fun.
Fishing can be fun in a video game.
True. There are a lot of experiences in video games that are not fun in real life.
Yeah, but, like, the whole fishing minigame is basically like, you cast your rod out, you wait for either a fish to bite it or it to land on a treasure chest, and then you have to mash the button to get it out of the water before your rod breaks. And it's really just... I really don't know, like, if there's any way to make it more consistent, but it took me like 7 tries, and I just like saved it. And every try, whether you fail or win, you lose your bait. So...
I should save state here, because I've got all my money on me and I don't want to lose it.
Who do I want to try and hang out with? I knew who's gonna die, so I hung out with one of them a lot, but I don't know where... I really like Danganronpa 2 a lot more for this because the map shows where everyone is, and this one does not. And you have to go find them in the school and facilities to hang out with them.
I thought the map did tell you where everyone is.
Nope.
I'm sure it does.
It does not. I'm playing it right now.
Which version of the game?
The PC one.
Oh, shit. I forgot it was on PC. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. I'll find out when I get back to it. And it'll be like, in way too long, and I'll be like, hey, I told you so, or other way around, and you're like, hey, what are you talking about?
East of Everai. Okay. Where am I going? That must be that one. That's alright, that's not too far from my hometown. Sorry, township currently is.
I keep getting skill point increases, but I don't have any skills to use them on. Goddammit game.
Rip.
So you don't have skills to pay the bills.
I mean, I can beat the game without them because I don't need skills to pay these bills.
It's a shop. How's that? That's still a decent upgrade. And Beretta. Couple that and then sell a bunch of stuff. Otherwise I'll be out of money. There's some seagulls around by any chance, Sam?
Yeah, there are. Why is there a load of seagulls? It's a seaside town. There's no sea here. They're not seagulls, they're just gulls.
I mean, gulls do get everywhere.
Yes. The goals are they're nightmarish. They swallow birds whole and all that. I don't like them.
Okay, what's it gonna recommend for a level? I'm going to need a chart for that.
There's already a trailer for the Justice League movie.
These things do happen.
Yeah.
It's chart making time. This is going to be riveting on stream.
Charts.
Seni must be holy. Seni and Si. Sprite. Sesson Sport. Okay, maybe it's not quite as bad as all that.
Stop giving me skill points, god damn it.
So,
The only fucking skills I have that I don't have equipped are ones that make me aim slower. That's not something I want.
so like, what is like Trials in the Sky about? Because most of the conflicts in Trials of Cold Steel seem to revolve around tax. I know that's not an exciting subject matter, but it's still a good game.
I mean, it's often a major component of how political conflicts start.
Yeah. But this mostly seems to be a rich-poor conflict, kind of more than anything.
I mean, those tend to happen quite a lot.
Yeah, it turns out it's not the most nuanced. A lot of really posh nobles and normal-seeming poor people. But it still takes time to go, well, maybe both sides are alright.
Ugh. Bioshock Infinite was a mistake.
Hmm?
Bioshock Infinite was a mistake.
No, Bioshock Infinite is both sides are bad.
I suppose. Right, I have the best party. I have a witch, a dog mech, and a mouse as my buddies.
I think Bioshock Infinite wasn't smart enough to go both sides are bad. It went, how about a parallel universe where the other side is bad? That's what it does, and it's silly. Bioshock Infinite is silly. I remember really enjoying the first Bioshock, so I'm worried if I go back to it, it might not be so good.
Is that a child?
Is my mic really picking up so much?
It's picking up quite a lot.
That's kind of incredible.
Oh, it is that's not my actual proper mic. It's a different mic.
I'm gonna go get a refill on coffee, so be right back. And now you're real quiet.
I'm using a different mic now.
Yeah. I'm
You
gonna
still
go
hear
get
me?
some.
I still
Yeah,
hear you.
you're
I'm
a
going
little
to
quiet.
try boosting you in Discord.
No, don't do that, because I'm about to go open up my,
Okay,
Anyway, be right back. I'm gonna mute myself.
sure.
How about now?
That's
loud?
okay. No, that's okay. We can hear you, but it's definitely not too loud.
Alright. No. Yeah. I didn't realise there was a certain, because I've got multiple audio devices plugged into my computer. I'm gonna actually get some water and stuff.
Okay.
Get back a bit.
So, time for the final dungeon of the game. Are all the houses locked? Yes. Wow, the power armor is something. I fucking hate these empty suits of armor, they're just too tough.
And I'm back.
Hey, check out what Bo's power armor actually looks like in battle.
Holy fuck!
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. That's so... And his gun, his bow is just a gun now.
Yep.
That's honestly incredible.
Well, there's a part of the dungeon that I can't do without Sten. Apparently this dungeon has lots of enemies that can cast death. Here we go! Oh, they don't have enough AP for it. That's alright then. What I should be doing is save stating like mad. Like every battle.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I'm probably just gonna end up muting myself again because of snacks.
It's alright for some.
What's this? Do you not have the ability to go get snacks?
I have plenty of snacks, it's just that if I'm eating snacks then I'm not hosting the stream.
True.
Which doesn't always stop me, but sometimes.
You need to find like the quietest snack.
I think what I need is to get a desk mic rather than a headset mic, really. Which is on the shopping list, but it's going to have to wait until my actual contract is sorted out at work.
You need like a cough button.
I mean, I've got a hard mute in front of me.
No, but like, you need a foot-mounted cough button.
Maybe.
I've actually got a desk mic, a proper one, you know, but I never use it because I can't be bothered to set it up.
That is the problem.
Well, it takes a lot to set it up because it's got a because it's not a computer mic port.
Yeah.
It's like a proper audio, like quarter-inch jack port.
And you don't want to put those directly in through the front of your PC because leaky as heck.
I've got an audio interface for that stuff, and then I have to switch on the audio interface, and then I have to put the settings right and put it through a mixer basically. Make sure the audio levels and not too much treble or too much bass.
Yeah. Proper audio interfaces are a pain.
I mean, I'm at the point where I'm good with understanding the right amount of like putting in treble, bass, whatever.
Yeah.
It's because I've spent a lot of time messing around with that lately.
That enemy type still looks too cuddly. It's like a mammoth with giant, ridiculous moustaches. It's called Big Hand. Presumably as a play on Bigfoot. like the music in here. Ooh. Ow. So I've just looked at the guide and the recommended level for this area is 47.
Yeah. The guide I was mostly using was like, yeah, you're gonna be a little bit under level, so you're gonna want to level up a bit.
Oh wow, this form makes Bosch a hell of a lot faster.
He's got powered armor compensating for his weakness. Actually, Bosch is pretty fucking fast on his own.
Does depend a bit what vigor buffs and debuffs he's got from his...
No, I mean, like, he was, except for Lyn, he was my fastest character for a while.
Oh, his sniper's changed to shotgun.
Yeah.
What that does.
It's an all-target, I think.
It is. That's good.
Actually, that's a good thought I just had. What is the dragon forms for Aspera? What's her special? I'm gonna look this up. And the other guy that is meant for the retranslation. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Aspera's dragon form has Blossom, which waits around and then unleashes 2 times physical damage attacks for the next 4 rounds. That's cool. Sten, when you fuse him with Sanamo and Spuna, changes the current enemy encounter for a new one.
That could actually be really useful.
Yeah, Nina has Banish if she fuses with Spuna and Sani. Causes all enemies to flee.
If it works.
Yeah. But yeah, Bosch's shotgun hits all enemies with no damage penalty. Does not carry weapon effects though. So it's better than fucking Tabitha's Pierce at least.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Tabitha has a second one as well. What do you have? Cleave. Wait 1 round and then attempt to one-hit KO all enemies. It's the Zantetsuken, Jesus Christ. He's Frog Odin.
That's a sentence I didn't expect to hear tonight. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to stop this for tonight and spend a bunch of time grinding. And
probably evening out your party level because, Jesus, that's some disparity.
Well, you can't even it out because you always have to have
Ryu and then Bosch.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, still, you want to get...
Yeah, Rand particularly is a long way behind. But...
At least now you have Kaiser Dragon for if you encounter the Triple Goo King.
Yes, it's true.
I encountered another one of those without Kaiser Dragon, and let me tell you, that's a fucker of a fight.
I've beaten several of those without Dragon, but it is tough. Death works as well as Snipe. Just about. But honestly, now I think I could probably handle them. Anyway, that will do for this evening.
Alright.
Thank you for keeping me company.